Okay, I will move on to Miss Monica. And my question to you is, DelAgua is one of the few companies in Africa that adequately address clean cooking access while also unlocking finance to scale its business. I know that you are in quite a number of countries, some of which very few dare to go to. So my question to you is, what key factors have contributed to this success so far, and what bottlenecks impede your continued growth? And I will strictly stick to 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mercy. Hi, everyone. My name is Monica Keza. I'm the country director for DelAgua Rwanda, but I'm also the head of Government Relations Africa. So I've been involved in expansion work. We have backtrack. DelAgua has been in Rwanda since 2012, and we've been doing the work of distributing improved cook stoves in rural communities since then. So we are the largest project, not only in Africa, I think worldwide, that is financed by carbon credits to provide improved cook stoves. There are many reasons for our success, but obviously one of them is experience. And because of that experience, we know that it's important to give out the best quality stove. So at the moment, we're giving out tier 3. This is the best stove on the market. We're not in stove manufacturing, so we do look for the best stove on the market, and at the moment, it is the Ban stove that we're giving out. Before that, we were giving out EcoZoom stoves, and then Ban came onto the market with a better stove, and we moved to Ban. We're not obliged to stick with any manufacturers. We just make sure that our stove is the best. The second point that I can say that has helped us is that we understand that clean cooking is a behavior change. It's not the fact that you give somebody a stove that they will use it. You need to educate them. You need to do a massive education program. This is part of our work. We don't just give the stove and leave. We have people in the communities that are training people on why they should use the stove, how they should use it. And this is continuous work, because these people have been cooking for generations. So you saying and giving them a stove doesn't mean that they will use it. So the second stove is the behavior change of our work. The third one is government relations. We do not go to any country unless we have agreements with the government. So we work with Minenfra, we work with EDCL, we work with local districts, because they have to tell us who do they think should take the stove, because we only work with rural populations, and normally the local authorities are the ones that give us those people to give the stoves to. So one of the really, with our business, it's imperative that we know where each stove is. So the government helps us to make sure that we keep track. Of course, we have our systems where we do data collection and we know where the stoves are, but the government ensures that the people don't sell the stove, for instance, or they don't give it to their next, over-the-border neighbor, or things like that. So yeah, our relations with the governments are very, very important. The next point that I would say that is very crucial for carbon credit companies is integrity. How do we ensure integrity? Our model allows us to track each stove. So every stove that we give out has a unique number on the stove, and we save that number with all the information that goes with it. This ensures that if, for instance, an auditor comes to do verification, they can find the stove, they know who has it, they know where it is. So this integrity allows us to have trust from our investors, to be sure that we're actually giving stoves to the people that we say we're giving the stoves to. Another point that we can say is our project is very impactful. It doesn't just touch on clean cooking. It touches on health. It touches on education. Women are now able to get into economic activities because they no longer have to collect piles and piles of firewood, because the stove allows them to use 75% less firewood than they were using before. So now they have more time on their hands and they can do more. They can, we've seen people start to trade in their homes. Then obviously the health of children, especially from the smoke, because the stoves that we give out are very good quality stoves. They affect the health of the children. If a mother is cooking with her child on the back, you know, that smoke is reduced. How much time do I have? Okay, the next one is local expertise. This is very crucial for our project. When we're giving out the stoves, we use local people. So for instance, here in Rwanda, we use community health workers. Community health workers in Rwanda are so important because they're the ones that treat the households of malaria. You know, if your child has an emergency, this is the person you call. And this is the person that we send to your home to tell you to please use this stove because it's good for you. So that is another big you know, success factor for us. So every country that we go to, we look for those groups of people that are influential in the communities, and those are the ones that we work with.
I love that, and I think I've noted quite a number of ways of how collaborations have helped you get there, and it's not just about the financing, but it's also about getting the right partner to deliver the right technology and good quality technology, behavioral change interventions, partnering with the right people beyond just simply trainings, but also healthcare workers, and talking about the need for, or the benefits, health and education benefits. And I really love the point around collaborating with end users on reporting to maintain your integrity and the integrity of your data. So I hope you're learning as I am as we go along the way. So this is fascinating.